Ibrahim and Ishmael, peace be upon them. Sarah, Abraham's wife, had no child, and this had made her sad and depressed. Abraham always wished to have a child until God granted him a son from Hajar, Abraham's maid. They named him Ishmael. Abraham was very happy and delighted to have this son, and was very proud of him. But all the while Sarah grew so jealous of Hajar that she couldn't even stand seeing her and her son around. So she asked Abraham to take them to some other place and out of her sight. Abraham accepted her request and took them with him to Mecca, where, commanded by God, he left them all alone and returned to Sarah. Poor Hajar, having been left with her infant in such a dry desert, with no food and water around, was very helpless, but she had already learned from Abraham how to trust in God and rely on his compassion. So with great hope and faith, she surrendered to what great God had destined for them, and endured the hardships patiently. Their food and water supply was soon exhausted, and the thirst as well as hunger gradually weakened them both. Hajar went to look around, hoping that she would find some water to save her dear son, but unfortunately they couldn't find any at all. Feeling quite miserable, she went back to her son and found him crying bitterly. This caused her to go and search again, though she did not have enough power for that. Seeing some water, she began running from the Mount Marva to Safa, but when she reached there, she found it to be only a mirage. This was repeated again and again until there was no strength left for her. Thus, she put together all her efforts to get back to her son and be by his side in those last minutes, watching her dying son. With broken heart, she suddenly noticed a current of water gushing up like a big spring from beneath Ishmael's feet. This filled her with great heavenly joy, and praying to God, she quenched his son with that cold water. Little by little the birds came flying over this spring, and the people of Jarham tribe, a nearby village, noticing the flock of birds flying over special spots, rushed to the place, found the spring, as well as Hajar and her son, and decided to reside there. They built up their new village around the spring. Hajar gradually became used to them, and living peacefully among them, she no more had the fear of being left alone. This was the fulfillment of Abraham's prayer to God, asking him to take care of them by saying, "Thou great God, following your command, I shall leave my family and heir in this dry desert, without any water and food to worship you, and say their prayers to you. So may you show kindness and mercy towards them in the heart of people, and feed them with your heavenly fruit, and they shall be thankful to you and your blessings forever."